be a good morning, regardless. A little bumpy this morning, but we made it. New cattle pasture. Just got through the gate. So really grateful that these guys let me come out here and do this. So we're just gonna kind of creep up here a little ways, dump the truck, and go get set up. Hopefully I can get set up for the sun pops over the hill. Trying to make it. Oh, they put that in corn. Nice. We'll call this right here. Set up right here. Best we can do. Okay. Got a turkey going. Mama's gonna be upset. She missed out. post up right at that bale right there. Put the call out.
Hey guys, Colt from Coyote Academy. So this morning, man, I had a good idea where these coyotes were, and I'd been calling them like 2 or 3 different times, and I had them lighting off down in the bottoms. I had them lighting off up in the pasture. Well, unbeknownst to me, the dudes at the property or at the farm, they moved the cattle. So the cattle were up in the pasture the past few weeks, and then they moved them down to the bottoms, and I did not know that, and I should have asked them. But when I set up in the pasture where I'd been hearing them, or where they had, had been the past 2 different times I located, and they started going off right behind me. So I'm like, shoot. So I ran a pretty good 35 minutes stand. And then I got in the truck, I hightailed it over and started lighting it up over at the what I call the bottoms, but it's a big prep ground. It's all CRP, and just they mow it down and they work it up as they need to. But really high productivity area, very conducive for any of your small game with rabbits, mice, voles, moles. So it's very conducive and very easy for predators to get in there, slip around, find a little honey hole, and get a dinner. So I jumped over there, didn't have no luck. They were lighting up over in that area, but I couldn't get them to sound off, do anything. So strike out for the day. But we are going to go this evening, so stick around, dude. I hope and I pray that I can get this other group to come in, maybe work a little bit. I am using just your basic generic call. It's a Fox Pro Fusion. It doesn't have any added sounds. I'm using all basic sounds. So I'm in my wheelhouse with a couple of these places, so I'm not too worried about educating coyotes or whatnot. I can't even get them to come in. So the one thing when you think about educating, if you're not even getting them to respond or react, come in, give you any kind of inkling of a shadow of a doubt that you're going to get them close. If you get them to sound off and they're ways away, don't worry about that. No big deal. If they're right up in your face, mouthing you, and you can't get them to come in, well, maybe don't use just your run-of-the-mill standard basic call. Maybe mouth call. Maybe use an open read, or one of your standard like squallers, or buy some sounds. If you want to buy sounds, that's awesome, because it really does help the industry. Any money that's going and funneling into the industry, whether it's in the predator hunting industry or it's in the trapping industry, it's going to ultimately get repurposed somehow, because we are all just creatures of habit. Yes, we all want to live comfortably, and we all want to have a nice lifestyle and this and that, but if you really love it and if you're really into it, man, you're borderline spending a lot of your money just trying to make yourself better. And that's what I want to do. That's really what I want to give back to you, is anything I know or anything any of my buddies that I hunt with know or trap with know. I want to give it to you, and I want to make you better, make you happier, get you killing more coyotes. Colt from Coyote Academy. Later, man.